Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Planet Coaster Alpha 3, working on our Middle Earth theme park. Still working on Hobbiton, or the Shire, or whatever you want to call it. I guess all those are technically correct. And man, oh man, am I having a ton more fun with this park. I'm enjoying it. I think it definitely lends itself more to my building style. And I can't wait to keep working on it. If you guys are excited too, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, leave something letting me know. I went ahead and changed the kind of the retaining wall we had around there. I felt like the rough brick looked nice, but I wasn't enjoying it too much, so instead I decided to just remove part of it and have it just be the wood fence, simplify the design a little bit. And I did take some advice from the comments from last episode. You guys said too many trees, and I definitely agree with that, so I removed a whole bunch of the trees. Because it's supposed to be a few trees, but a lot more bushes and grasses and stuff. Unfortunately, there's not a really good way to do like just a tall grass everywhere. Like I could just spam those kind of low bushes a lot, but it doesn't look too good. But I think we found a nice middle ground, a nice balance between all these sorts of things. For this episode, we're gonna start working on the first ride in the Shire, or Hobbiton, or I'm just gonna call it one or the other instead of calling it both. And for this one, I was kind of inspired by, if you guys remember, in the Fellowship of the Ring, when they have Bilbo's birthday party. It's kind of like a big town fair thing, so there wasn't too much information in terms of like the buildings and stuff, everything out there, but I thought it'd be good to use a good opportunity to use some of these fairy tale set pieces, these cool little tents and these hanging lamps and stuff, and really kind of make this seem like some sort of party or festival or just town fair. So that was the inspiration for this. We even have a little bench for our tiny little hobbits. I made them real small, might be a little bit too small, but they're pretty cool looking. I like them. So we're gonna set these up here and just kind of build around these, just using some of the set pieces, kind of making our own pieces. So we have those like barrel carts that I imagine have some ale or something like that in them. Just some more set pieces. The nice barn, I do like those kind of thatched roof barns, so we will use those later, but not right now. And then we have the sort of archery tires, because imagine if it was like a party or something, they'd have some sort of I don't know, maybe like a archery range or just an event of some sort, maybe something for the kids. Finally getting an opportunity to use these thatched roofs, which I plan on using quite a bit more in this park. We're going to be finishing up Hobbiton in the next episode. I'm probably going to do around 3 episodes for each of the sections, depending on the amount of detail that goes in. Things like Rivendell might take like 5 episodes or something. We'll see. A lot of detail going in here. I can't wait. Well, not this part specifically. There's a little bit of detail here, but the future parts of the park will be heavily detailed, and it might go a little bit crazy, so forgive me if I slow it down on the episodes and do like every other day. I did 2 this weekend just because I know it's the weekend. I wanted to capitalize on people watching, because you know people are watching a lot more now. School started up, views have dropped down quite a bit, but I'm still loving it, and especially now that I'm more inspired. Like the previous park just felt so different. It felt like a chore. This park I'm really excited to do, and just can't wait to keep working on it. I might even work on the next section today and make an episode for either Monday or Tuesday. I can't decide. I don't know. That's too many trees there. I actually might remove that big tree. I don't know if I do it in this episode, but I think I actually do. Yeah, we removed that big tree. Okay, yeah. Immediately knew I didn't like it. And I like the idea of having these sort of different pathways kind of intersecting. So you can imagine just the ride was just plopped down in the middle of the scene rather than the scene being built around the ride. That's something I'll definitely try and use a lot in this park. I decided to take this little hill here and make another little hobbit hole. Having some more problems with the terrain. It's been very finicky. Just trying to get everything to fit nicely, but that's a tough part about building into the ground like this. But again, we get it to work eventually. Accidentally painted that all sandy. Did not mean to do that. You can see the random parts where I'll go and I'll look at stuff, just because Sarah comes in and I want to show her, like, hey look, I made this. So the camera zips over there for a second, doesn't really do anything. It's a long process. This video probably is about 2 hours of footage, so not quite as long as I've done in the past, but still a decent amount for a third of the park. It feels like I'm not getting as much done just because it's not a large area, but just with the amount of detail we're doing, I definitely feel like the episode's a little more dense. Hopefully there's enough content to satisfy you guys. Don't want to make it feel like I'm not getting enough done in each of the parks, but we'll see. Again, just kind of still learning, playing it by ear. I love everybody's feedback. Most of the feedback has been pretty awesome. Not too many haters, but you get the haters, man. They're all just jelly. No, the best haters are the people that come and say, hey, blah 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 is better than you. Like, Silverette's better than you. I'm like, I know he is, alright? I don't care. And better is subjective, alright? But empirically, yes, he is. There's a lot of YouTubers that are better than me. But we all have our things we bring to the table. You guys come to me for, I don't know, my ramblings. This is the perfect example. I don't know. Oh, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, Planet Coaster. That's right. Okay, and then someone had a great suggestion. They said use the these yellow trees as the wheat. And I thought about doing it in the previous episode, but I didn't think it would look very good, so I thought I'd try it out in this episode. It actually comes out pretty awesome. Look, we make 3 separate little farms, so like 2 separate farm areas, but 3 little wheat farms, and they are very, very, very cool looking. Really liking them. And we made a 3rd type of fence here. You can see in front of the Hobbiton Hole, right in front of us. So just kind of mixing it up. It's nice having different details like that rather than choosing the same fence versus throughout the entire park. So we have, or throughout the entire section, I guess. So we have 3 different types here already. Looking pretty good. Just giving you guys a nice time lapse into the nighttime. The nighttime is the right time. I really love how the festival area looks at night. A little dark though, so I go in and add some more lamps and these torches all throughout, because these things have a much greater area of effect. The hanging lamps, unfortunately, are too far from the ground that they don't actually spread any of their light on the ground. You'll see as people walk through, they spread the light, but not all the time. And then the light posts and stuff, I'm trying to remember to make them a little bit lower, because they are meant to be for like hobbits and things like that, so they should be slightly lower to the ground. Just trying to do a little bit of theming there for you. And over here I wanted to place a bathroom instead of like a barn or something, so I was going to try that thing. I was like, no, we'll just go ahead and make it our own. And this thing comes out pretty cool looking. It's something that I've done several times at this park, you'll see, where I build it up like a normal building, and then I think, wait, this is the Shire, this is a Hobbiton, they're very short. There we go. Just lower it to the ground, and I think, wow, that went from looking just like a barn, like a regular barn, to this is a Hobbit barn. Just a little change like that is so cool. I love how much of a difference that makes. It's awesome. And I changed the colors of the bathroom, but then I couldn't find, later I was trying to change them again, and I couldn't find it in the menu. So I don't know if you can only do it when you first place it or something, but it might be a bug, honestly. I'm gonna check that out. I shall investigate it further. It was a little weird. I don't know. And see, there I was looking, I was like, okay, where the heck are the colors? They're not there. They're gone. They've been stolen. Who knows? There we go, trying to make another little Hobbiton Hole over here. I know I was copy and pasting the thing from before, but again, I don't mind doing that too often, because it's good to it's one, it saves me time from building from scratch, because honestly, once I have an idea, I like kind of stick with it. And 2, we do change it up a little bit, so I changed out the windows and changed the colors and things like that, so we do try and make it a little bit different, but it's good to have a consistent style throughout the sections of the park. It's not just me being lazy, it's me being efficient, I guess. Is that what lazy people say? Like, I'm not lazy, I'm just efficient. Or I'm not lazy, my skin is just more comfortable than yours. I don't know. Kind of a steep hill into the entryway there, but it's okay. Trying out some different things, trying to find the crafts. Like, no, those don't work. And I was like, these may work. And I was like, oh wait, probably should have rotated some of them, because they're all kind of in a row now, not very good looking. But I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool looking. So we just make a little farm there. I remember what I wrote there, that's right. Wait, do I? I'm not sure. Then just copying and pasting them over. And then we take that, make another blueprint. It's kind of a tedious process, but not bad. And now we have a whole bunch of trees there. I'm like, that actually looks pretty cool. Again, if we had a dirt texture, that'd be great, because then I would just put the dirt underneath them. But unfortunately, we just have like sand, grass, or just like black rock, which I don't think would look very good. Maybe a little bit of the black rock in there would look okay. Just some dashes may try that after all. I'm just adding a nice little fence all the way around, just kind of to contain it. Again, not trying to make it perfectly straight or anything, because that's part of the charm of Hobbiton and the Shire. It's just the kind of the haphazardness of everything just thrown together. Not really thrown together, but it's just not a very technologically advanced civilization, so everything's going to be very basic, wooden, and not perfectly planned out. Like, I'm sure they don't have a city plan or anything. It's like, alright, look at this little caravan. So I randomly come across scenery pieces like that, and I zip over to the other parts of the park to add them. I'm sure you guys have seen that happen in the past. Add a little some hay bales over here, fill up that little cart, and just chuck the barn over at the end. I think, yeah, so we put a little trough there, made for some animals, and then we just copy and paste this. So we take it, and I'm like, okay, this is our Hobbiton Farm scene, and so this is cool. So to kind of differentiate it, I place it here, and then I take the rest of it and then just delete it. So it's a good way to save time if you want to copy things. It works out pretty well. And then just finishing up the fence, locking everything in. Wait, do we not have an entrance to this one? Or maybe I remembered. Yeah, okay, so remove that one. And then move these guys over. So that's the cool thing about the blueprint system. You can just kind of copy things and then manipulate them. And just wiggling some trees around. Again, trying to stop myself from spamming trees. Because you guys know I love my trees everywhere. But it wouldn't really fit with the theme of this. And for some reason, these paths I'm making, they don't look really good from bird's eye view. But once you get down to like the guest point of view, they actually look pretty decent. So I like them. And then I wanted something just of interest up here. And if you look at some of the stills from the movies and stuff, on top of the hills, they do have some fences. Just kind of all throughout there. So I thought that looked pretty cool. So just taking our little hobbit fence, tossing it up there. Don't really know what makes it a hobbit fence other than that it's in a hobbit zone. It's a hobbitable zone. You get it? It's a habitable zone. I apologize for the words that just came out of my mouth. No, I don't. I love stupid puns. They're amazing. And fantastic. Alright, just adding some more bushes and everything everywhere. Again, I don't think things like this look that good from bird's eye view, but from once you get down with the guest point of view, they actually look pretty decent. Finding some more just little pieces of interest to kind of place on this guy, just to make it a little bit different looking than the other pieces. Try to make it special, you know, make it its own thing. But yeah, I love how this place is going up. So we have just the first 2 levels done. The 3rd level is going to be up on the roof, and that will be where the coaster will go. And someone had a great name for the coaster we're definitely going to use. Sorry, I don't remember your name, but they commented on the last episode and they said the coaster's name should be there and back again. And I thought that was just a awesome name for the coaster. If I remember correctly, that was the name of was that the name of the book Bilbo wrote? Maybe not. Or was it just like there and back in A Hobbit's Tale? I don't remember. I think that was it. But I just think that's a really cool name for the coaster. So that's the name we're going to go with for the coaster. And I'm excited to build it. It's going to be like a kiddie coaster. Definitely decided on that. I can't wait to build it. I want to go do it right now. Maybe I will. Maybe. We'll see. But that is definitely going to be it for this episode of Planet Coaster, guys. 2 episodes in, haven't built any coasters yet. People are going to be upset. But anyway, if you're not upset and you're enjoying, leave a like, leave a comment. Leave something letting me know. 2nd level of Hobbiton is done. We're going to be finishing up in the 3rd episode next. Can't wait. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.